Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss the Fourier series analysis of output voltage and output current of a single phase full bridge inverter with RL load. Okay. In the last video we already discussed about the V0 and I0 waveforms. Okay. So now let us discuss the Fourier series analysis. Right. What is the purpose of the Fourier series analysis? Yes, the Fourier series is a tool which compares the alternating waveform, which is a periodic one, with a sinusoidal waveform, and it tells about which harmonics are present in the waveform. Okay, so if you check the V0 waveform, we have already done the Fourier series analysis of this waveform while studying the purely resistive load, right? So let us recall that expression. Yes, the expression was V0 of omega t equal to summation over n is equal to 1357 up to the infinity, right? It is 4 edc divided by n pi into sine of n omega t. Okay, this was the expression for v0 of omega t. As v0 here and v0 in the purely resistive load, right, we are having the same waveform, right? So therefore the Fourier series analysis also it will be same. Okay, so this is the Fourier series analysis of, or the Fourier series expression of v0 of omega t. Okay, so from this expression if you check, yes, it consists of only fundamental component, third harmonic, fifth harmonic, seventh, ninth, 11th and so on. Okay, means only odd harmonics are present, right? Only odd harmonics are present in the V0. Only odd harmonics are present. Are okay. So now if you check, yes, we are having the V0 of omega t. This can be written as V0 of omega t is equal to summation, that is addition. Okay, for n is equal to 1, it is a 4 edc divided by pi into sine of omega t plus, because it is summation, so that's why I have written it as a plus, right? So it is a 4 edc by, for n is equal to 3, it is a 4 edc by 3 pi, okay, into sine of omega t, right? Plus we can write it as 4 edc by 5 pi into sine of 5 omega t plus dot 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 up to the infinity, right? Means only odd harmonics are present. Okay, so if you check v0 of omega t, it consists of the fundamental component. So what this indicates, this expression is nothing but the output voltage, right? This expression is nothing but output voltage at fundamental frequency, right? This is the output voltage at the third harmonic, right? Output voltage due to the fifth harmonic, right? And similarly we will be having the output voltages due to the different harmonics. Okay, so we can write it as output voltage due to fundamental component, right? So output voltage due to fundamental component, output voltage due to fundamental component, okay, due to fundamental component. Okay, so is equal to v01 of omega t, or you can write v01 only. Okay, is equal to what, 4 edc by pi, 4 edc by pi into sine of omega t. Okay, so this output voltage due to fundamental component is a sinusoidal waveform. It is having a frequency omega, right? This frequency is same as that of the frequency of the V0, right? Frequency of the V0, and it is a 4 edc by pi. This indicates the peak value. Okay, so we can write V01 peak is equal to 4 edc by pi, right? So V01 peak is the 4 edc by pi. Okay, so next, can we write the RMS value if this is the peak value of a sinusoidal waveform, right? As we know, the RMS value of any sinusoidal waveform is equal to peak divided by root 2. Okay, so it is a 4 edc divided by pi. divided by root 2, right? So is equal to 2 root 2 into EDC by pi. So is equal to, this is the 0.9 into EDC. So if you check RMS value of the output voltage, right? RMS value of the output voltage is EDC, right? But here the RMS value of fundamental component is 0.9 EDC. Okay, means out of the total output voltage EDC, the 90% share is of fundamental component, right? So we can write it as the share of fundamental component. Yes, share of fundamental component, share of fundamental component in V0 is equal to what? 90%. Very, very important conclusion. Okay. So if the share of fundamental component is 90%, so what about the 10%? In the remaining 10%, we are having the harmonics, right? Which harmonics we are having? We are having the third harmonic, fifth harmonic, seventh harmonic, ninth harmonic, 11th harmonic, and so on. Are you getting the point? Okay. Similarly, can we write output voltage due to third harmonic? Yes, we can write it as is equal to V03 of omega t, which is equal to what? Yes, 4 EDC by 3 pi into sine of 3 omega t, right? So it is equal to 4 EDC by 3 pi equal to 4 EDC divided by 3 pi into sine of 3 omega t. Okay, so if you check, the frequency of the third harmonic component is 3 times frequency of the output voltage. Okay, so as the order of harmonic increases, its frequency increases. Okay, so what is the peak? V03 peak value is equal to what? 4 EDC by 3 pi. Okay, so this is like a 1 by 3 into V01 peak, right? It is equal to 1 by 3 into V01 peak. Okay, next we can write V03 RMS. V03 RMS, yes, is equal to V03 peak 4 EDC by 3 pi divided by root 2. Right, again it is equal to 1 by 3 into V01 RMS. Are you getting the point? Okay, so V03 RMS is 1 by 3 into V01 RMS, right? Similarly, we can write for nth harmonic. Yes, in general for nth harmonic. In general for nth harmonic. Yes, we can write V0n RMS is equal to 1 by n into V01 RMS, right? So output voltage of nth harmonic is 1 by n into fundamental output voltage, right? Fundamental component output voltage. Is clear? Okay. Next, so this is about the V0, right? Next, what is the expression of I0 of omega t? Fourier series expression for I0. Okay. So if you check, we can write the Fourier series expression of I0 as the load is RL load. Okay. So we can write I0 of omega t, yes, is equal to summation over n is equal to 1357 up to the infinity. Okay. Yes, it is a V0 of omega t divided by impedance. Okay, so it is a 4 EDC divided by n pi into Zn into sine of n into omega t minus theta n. Okay, where Zn, yes, Zn is equal to under root, here load is RL load we are having. Okay, R square plus n omega L bracket square. This is a Zn. Okay, what is this Zn indicates? It is a impedance offered by circuit to nth harmonic current. Okay, so please be careful, as the frequency of the nth harmonic current is n times the output voltage frequency or the fundamental frequency, so that's why the frequency is different, so we need to consider this n into omega. Please be careful. Okay, Next, what is the theta n? Theta n is equal to tan inverse of n into omega L divided by R. Okay, this is the tan inverse of n omega L by R. This is the theta n, and here it is the Zn we are having. Okay, this is about the expression of I0 of omega t, right? So I0 also consists of fundamental component, third harmonic, fifth harmonic, seventh harmonic, etc. Right? So if you check V0 of omega t, the phase angle for V0 of omega t is n omega t. Here the phase angle is n into omega t minus theta n. Okay, so it should be n omega t minus theta n only. N should be inside, because we have already taken can be written as n omega t minus theta n omega t. Okay, because here we have already taken the care of n here. Okay, so here it should be n omega t minus theta n directly. Okay, sin of n omega t minus theta n. Are you getting the point? Okay, so here this is about the Fourier series expression for I0 of omega t. Okay, so it consists of only fundamental, third, fifth, seventh, etc. harmonics, right? Next, what is the output power due to fundamental component? Yes, we can write P01 is equal to output power due to fundamental component. Yes, we can write it as is equal to P01 RMS into I01 RMS into cos of theta 1. Okay, this is the P01. Are you getting the point? Similarly, we can write P0N output power due to nth harmonic, power due to nth harmonic, right? It is the nth harmonic. Okay, so we can write is equal to V0 n RMS into I0 n RMS into cos of theta n, cos of theta. Is this clear? Okay, so this is about the discussion on the harmonic contents and the Fourier series. Okay, for output voltage and output current of a single phase full bridge inverter with RL load. Thank you.